Question 4, Janet Finch-Saunders.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer. Will the Leader of the House outline how the Superfast Successor project will engage with property owners that were not covered by the initial scheme?
Yes, my officials will work closely with the successful delivery partners of the Successor scheme to develop a robust, comprehensive communications and engagement plan, details of which will be made available following completion of the procurement process.
Thank you. And whilst I understand what you mean, details will be available when, as you're no doubt aware, I have a considerable number of homeowners and business proprietors who have not benefited at all from the current Superfast rollout. And it did take some time to drill down to establish. I sent all these in to you, well, many of them, and it took some time to realise that they were not included. 4.5% remain unable to receive any form of fibre broadband, whilst a further 3.5% receive just 24 megabits per second or less, often considerably less, with many receiving just 1 or 2 megs. In such circumstances, it is now becoming impossible to run a business, do homework for the children, or complete required farming forms online. Now, how will we, as Assembly members, be able to work with you as the government, and how will you and the new Successor project communicate the property details of those missing out in our communities who have approached us to do so? Because I just think there's been too much wasted time. Yeah. And with any Successor project, I want to be able to get right in there and sort of establish quite quickly whether they will benefit from the next project.
Yes, absolutely. And as I said when I was at the meeting in your constituency, we very much take that on board. So the Successor projects are being designed to go to specific properties. So if you remember, the first one was a bit of a fishing pool. They could go to 690,000 plus properties across Wales, any property they wanted, because we had a massive problem when we started off that programme. Now we're down to the last around 95,000 premises. So what we've asked for in the next procurements is targeted. So the people who are successful in the Successor programme, we will know exactly where they're going and why and how much that will cost. So we will know both who's in and who's out. And for the people who are in, we'll be able to get a communication strategy. So if there are delays and so on, we'll know exactly what the issue was. And people who are out will then start to work on bespoke plans for those, because I've been very clear at the moment with the gain share and the amount of money in, we haven't got quite enough money to get to absolutely everyone. Although with the intermediate investment programme that we're aware of now, we have had another 31 million to put into that. But it still won't be quite enough, so we will have to have those bespoke community solutions as well.